Hey, it's Russ here. Welcome back to another episode of Micro Minute. As you can see, it's Christmas edition. So last week we talked about cloud security posture management, or CSPM, and the importance of having a tool like that to help you, prevent misconfiguration to your cloud infrastructure. This week we will talk about the benefits as well as what to look for in some tools. So first is, helping organizations take responsibility and be accountable for their customer data, applications, and infrastructure when it comes to the shared responsibility model as outlined by the cloud service providers. That's one of the key benefits of a CSPM tool. Also, using one can help you reduce misconfiguration risk by potentially up to 80%. Also, it gives you visibility of all your cloud services across many different cloud providers, not just in terms of security, but in terms of other pillars like cost and reliability of the infrastructure as well. Another huge benefit is that you can implement security checks earlier in the process by doing things like scanning your infrastructure as code templates before deployment, which saves you time and money instead of fixing things in deployment or production. Also, it gives you that continuous real-time validation that as your cloud infrastructure is changing dynamically, that it's within the well-defined standards of compliance and governance that your organization needs to meet. Also, just monitoring and measuring against cloud best practices like the well-architected framework or, NIST or things like that are very important and some key benefits of CSPM tools. And then finally, just, faster mean time to resolution in terms of closing that cloud security risk. And you can do that with Auto-Remediation. And you might have potential configuration issues like public S3 buckets or issues with identity access management, and cloud security posture management tools can help automatically remediate those things, and then also give you auditability and integrate with some of your ticketing tools and incident management systems like Jira and Slack and PagerDuty. So those are some of the common ones. So things to look for. Obviously, first, you want it to be API driven so that you can build those custom workflows as needed. And most things that are cloud first are API driven. You want tight integration and competency with some of the major cloud service providers like AWS, for example. You want support for many different cloud providers as well as their best practices and well-architected guides. So things like the well-architected framework on AWS and, broad compliance frameworks like ISO, NIST, PCI, SOX, all those things. Like I said, you want to be able to auto-remediate some of those issues as quickly as you can so that, it's all happening on the fly and you can really handle the environmental drift. So as things, start expanding outside of that control framework, you can auto-remediate and fix those issues. And also just, moving left and scanning earlier in the dev pipeline is huge for a lot of businesses. And then finally look for, somebody in the space that has vendor leadership in the cloud security market. So that's it for today. Stay tuned for next week, which we'll be talking about cloud workload protection and some important things to think about and look for. Take care.